Miss Christian. Miss Christian? Well, Miss Christian? We're waiting, Miss Christian.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question.
You what?
I didn't hear the question.
Oh, yes. I see. Yes, indeed. You didn't hear the question. Is that right?
Yes, Daddy.
What?
Yes, Mr. Christian.
All right. Now I think we're getting somewhere. Miss Christian, wait in the hall for me after class. Tomorrow's assignment will be to write an essay on the subject of the citizen's responsibility to his government, his church, his school, his parents, his community, and his local police force. I'm sorry I got a little angry in there, Candy. I hope you'll forgive me.
Of course, Daddy.
I guess you must think I'm some kind of a square. Sort of old-fashioned, kind of a fuddy-duddy.
Maybe just a little.
Well, thanks a lot.
Daddy, all I
No, you don't have to say anything. I know what you mean. I don't need an explanation. I know what the kids call me behind my back.
The kids don't call you anything behind your back, Daddy.
That's exactly what I mean. All the other teachers in the school have nicknames. I'm just plain old Mr. Christian.
Oh, you shouldn't feel badly. All the kids like you.
They do?
Of course they do. They think you're a swell teacher.
Well, thank you, honey. Oh, that makes me feel very good. By golly, I'm glad we had this little chat. I think a girl and her dad should be good friends. Hope we are.
Oh, Daddy.
What?
Hi. Oh, excuse me, Mr.
What
Christian.
is it, Harold?
I just want to remind Candy that if she doesn't hurry up, she's going to be late. Come on.
He's a fine young man.
Who is?
Harold, he's a good student.
Daddy, I have
Candy,
to
you've
go.
been seeing a lot of Harold lately, haven't you?
Daddy, can
I
we
just
talk
want
about
to be
this
sure
later?
that you're not doing anything foolish.
I'm going to be
All right,
late.
all right. We'll talk about it later. We'll have a nice man-to-man chat.
All right.
I'm having a meeting in the Social Sciences Department of the House at 5. Please be there.
All right.
What's the hurry? What's
All
all the
right.
excitement about?
Mephisto.
Mephisto.
Life, which burned and bled in the triumph of my dream-dim days, where I stood steaming brightly in the sleep-spun, sight-stunned glimmer of that eagle-crested dream, thrust through the drafty, tongue-tied pores of those whose tender envelope of word-washed flesh, flinging that nameless, bitter, tear-stripped cry to the ice-green, wind-whipped strawberry passion of my fractured spleens, old, lymph-drained, liquid lust. that I've just recited to you was composed in a hospital in Burma as I lay close to death, having been savagely beaten by a horde of outraged Belgian tourists. You will find this poem in my collected verse entitled Forests of Flesh. It has not yet been published in this country, but you can get a privately edited edition. It's signed personally by the author, who is me. $3, either in cash or money order to Mac Fisto, Box 2723, Leamington, New Jersey. Mac Fisto, Box 2723, Leamington, New Jersey. I would also like to express my thanks to the Rolling Fields Center High School Student Committee Advisory Board, who had the courage, and may I say, the wisdom to invite me here. As you know, my work has been banned and my books have been burned in 27 major countries and 14 newly emergent nations. Why are they afraid of me? One asks oneself, why? Because I celebrate the virtue, the beauty, the wonder, the ultimate, ineffable desire of the ecstasy of the human spirit. Oh, dulcis imperatrix, whatever that may mean. My poems are as innocent as children, young, innocent, because only children will understand the freedom and the virtue of giving oneself without restraint, uninhibitedly, unashamed. I wonder how many of us here have this gift for sacrifice. I sense there may be some, perhaps 10 or 20, 3 or 4, perhaps only one.
Miss Quimby, just exactly who is this McFisto person?
Don't you know who Mephisto is? I'm surprised at you, Mr. Christian. Don't you read poetry?
I don't have time for poetry. I'm in the social sciences, not the humanities.
Well, after all, he's one of the best-known poets of the 20th century.
I gobbled up the mountains, ate the sky, and drank the sea, until I was the universe. The universe was me, 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 me.
In the Mercedes.
I'll drive this time. You'll have your hands full.
I'm Mephisto.
Hello. I'm Candy. Candy Christian.
Candy. Beautiful name. It has the spirit, the sound of the Old Testament.
Thank you.
I wonder if you'd allow me to drive you home.
That would be nice.
Where do you live?
8357.5 Schweitzer Terrace.
Zero. Can you find 83...
57.5.
57.5 Schweitzer Terrace?
Gotcha, man.
That was Zero.
Your driver?
No. My friend, several years ago I was on a lecture tour of the Congo. One day, after having delivered some of my works to an audience of not less than 700 gone-arrived warriors, a fierce but poetry-loving tribe, I stumbled out into a clearing and saw an unfortunate native being attacked by a giant bush python. The man was already half digested when I ran to him, took him by the shoulders and tore him from the jaws of this slavering beast, and destroyed the animal with one slash of my ballpoint pen. After 16 delicate operations on his feet and mind, Zero was able to walk again. We have been together ever since.
I saw that story Tuesday night on the TV movie of the week.
In that case, I saved Zero from a lynch mob 3 years ago in Shreveport, Louisiana. The rope was already about his neck. And then I started speaking my epic, The Brotherhood of Man, in English. And then in Welsh. It changed their minds and their lives. There is now a fully integrated school system in Shreveport, Louisiana, and Zero and I...
Have been together ever since?
Exactly. And now, I want to hear about you. Tell me about yourself. What do you look for? What do you believe?
I believe in what you said before.
Before?
Mm-hmm. At school, when you talked about those who are free enough to give.
Ah, yes. To give. Those few. That happy few, those incredibly lucky few who have the freedom to give. But what?
To give myself.
Yes. But to what? Yes.
To whatever needs me.
Oh, yes. Yes, I knew it. I sensed it. The moment I saw you, I knew that you were the only one who had the capacity to understand my great...
Yes?
Need. My giant need. My huge, overwhelming need. My huge, overpowering need.
But
of
listen.
you. Need. Never deny the need. Need. Never deny the need. Don't try to deny the need.
I'm not. It's just that I'm not ready.
Oh, for God's sake, need can't be kept waiting. Need is here. Need is now. Need is now.
8357.5 Schweitzer Terrace, folks.
Go away! You're interfering with the need. Need. My giant need.
Oh, no. This no good.
The need.
Oh, my gosh. Look at that. He's a terrible mess.
Well, man, that's the story of love.
He's dead drunk and soaking wet. We gotta do something. Help me take him into the house, and we'll get him out of those wet pants and dry them.
All right.
Oh, no good.
Lead a kindly life.
This man wet his pants.
Oh, this is terrible. All covered with liquor. A famous poet like Mr. Mephisto.
Makes you kind of stop and think, don't it?
Oh, not nice. These people do bad things.
Do you think you can walk now?
Don't worry, we'll make it.
Are you sure?
Sure.
What's going on?
If you can take him down those stairs into our playroom,
Don't
I'll
worry,
just
we'll
get the
make it.
ironing board.
I can handle him.
What have you done with my need?
Come on, old buddy. Come on, we can make it.
I shall go with your systems, Zero.
Come on, old buddy. We'll make it.
Forward into eternity. And
Emmanuel,
Yes, miss.
please come inside. I want you to do something for me.
Inside?
Yes, inside, quick.
Oh, no, inside. I no think Mr. Christian would like that.
Emmanuel, I don't care about that. I need you now.
You need Emmanuel.
Yes, now.
Oh, but Emmanuel is good boy.
I want you to get the ironing board from the kitchen.
Ironing boat?
Yes, the ironing board. I want you to bring it down to the basement.
Basement.
Please, now. I have to change this dress.
She want me.
Come on, old buddy. Let's get those pants off.
go away! How dare you? Are you suggesting that a potential candidate for the Nobel Prize in Literature is not capable of taking off his own trousers?
Hey, man, did you tell her the one about when you rescued me from the slave traders auction in Marrakesh?
Emmanuel, please hurry up with the ironing board.
Otirdano, Vanillan, Irgadar Siklu Gerta,
Listen,
Plantum Galum.
please give me those trousers.
Ah, yes, to give, the miracle of giving.
That's the title of one of his finest sonnets.
Right here, Emmanuel. Set the board up right here.
Oh, this no good. This is house of the devil.
Otirdano, Vanillan, Irgadar Siklu Gerta, Marplantum Galum my vam. Ah, you with the face of an Aztec, sole survivor of the massacre of your proud race.
Tell it like it is, baby.
Now I'll just set it for cotton.
What this man say?
It's a poem.
No good. It is devil talk.
No, Emmanuel. He's talking about life and love and giving to one another.
Give? Give what?
Give yourself.
Emmanuel is good boy.
Of course you are. You're a good boy, wonderful gardener. And a credit to Mexicans everywhere.
Remember your hot Latin blood.
Emmanuel is citizen of United States.
Remember the Alamo.
But I do.
Remember La Revolucion.
La Revolucion! La Revolucion! La Revolucion! La Revolucion!
But this isn't exactly what I mean.
Manuel, he give himself. Now!
Emmanuel, I don't
Yes.
think... Emmanuel!
Give himself.
Not now.
Now.
But not now. Emmanuel.
Now.
But,
Yes, she give herself.
Emmanuel. What?
Go varas, Cyril. Go varas.
Emmanuel, I don't think...
Yes.
Emmanuel, not now. Emmanuel.
Viva Zapata!
Look at that Mex go.
Again. Oh, yeah.
Mi casa es su casa.
Oh, my gosh. It's Daddy.
You're my brother. You tell me. Where did I go wrong? Well, tell me. You know what your problem is? You're not getting enough yourself.
I think you're going to like New York, honey. It's filled with lots of nice young kids just like you. Kids who aren't afraid to scratch when it itches.
I just hate to think of leaving Daddy. Especially now when he's so upset.
You should thank God you got a chance to get away from this town full of dum-dums.
What about the scandal?
Just because you were caught in the act with that little taco twister? Big deal. Listen, when I was your age, I had a Jap for a lover. That little runt and I were so hot for each other. They used to have to throw cold water on us.
On the pool table, eh? Wish I'd been there with my Polaroid. Please, please, this is my daughter you're talking about. I know that, but after all, there's no sense in crying just because one slice has been cut off the old loaf. Well, if I'm going to drive you to the airport, don't answer. It's another one of those filthy anonymous calls. Hello, Christian Sporting House. I see. Well, thank you very much. By the way, your sister's here, and she's already made over $200. Who's after us? Looks to me like you got a few Hell's Angels on your tail.
Whee! I'd like to have a few Hells Angels on mine.
Hey, Reno! Isn't that Emmanuel?
I don't know, honey. You know him a lot better than I do. Trouble they want. Hey, did you see this one in the first bite?
She looks like an ad for that magazine you get.
Whips and chains?
No, the other one. Leather ladies.
Oh, you're right, she does.
Maybe they just want to talk to us.
I'd like to have a talk with that big one.
I'll bet you would.
It's not talk they want, I'll tell you that.
Hey, maybe they want to give you a nice lesson in civics.
It's not funny, Livia. It's not a funny situation. I think that's your plane over there.
Flight 1347 for New York. Boarding now at gate 7.
Hey, gringo, you in some big hurry?
Yes. That is, we're trying to catch a plane.
You trying to catch a plane? You in big hurry, huh? You trying to run away from something?
No, of course not. Now, look here. We're just, my daughter's going away to school in New York, and we're just trying... Look, why don't you folks just say what it is you want, for God's sake?
We want the little chicken.
What? What? Little chicken? What in heaven's name are you people talking about?
Yeah, give us the little chicken.
Give her to us.
What in the name... Now, look, you people. This isn't some godforsaken border town where you can just, go about as you please and bother innocent people and do Mexican things. Wait a minute, let me handle this. Hold it. Now, I think we can all find a way to be cool about this. We're all members of the same club, you know what I mean? Now, I have this wristwatch here. It's a very valuable Jagoff Ronet, self-winding, rust shock, waterproof, built-in Callan.
We don't want your watch.
A stop pen graduated to the 10th of a second.
We don't want your stinking watches.
A little window that shows the phases of the moon. Now, wait a minute. Just you hold your horses.
Donata!
Emmanuel, is that you?
Emmanuel, come here.
Emmanuel, what is this all about?
You know him? You know little brother?
Well, yes,
You dishonor our family.
What? What in heaven's name are you talking about?
Emmanuel, show...
Emmanuel is good boy.
Emmanuel was good boy.
Emmanuel was virgin.
Emmanuel was studying to be priest.
But I didn't mean.
Just the one who did this thing to you.
But I didn't mean to.
This is absurd. This is the 20th century. We're in the Midwest. Now listen, ladies, a little bit of flagellation is okay, but this is going too far. You wouldn't dare.
You ruin him, we ruin you.
For God's sakes, ladies, we're all citizens.
No, don't hurt. This woman is mine.
Get your hands off her, you gardener! Hey, over here!
Look out!
Oh, Miss Christian, stay with me.
Daddy, get on!
Stay with me.
Keeper, Hank, bring out that stratostretcher. We got a horizontal here.
Jack. He's hurt. Look.
By God, if we weren't on orders, I'd drop in there with my men and we'd wipe those lice off the face of the earth.
Listen, he's unconscious. I think we better do something.
Who were they, I couldn't see much down there, but I could see enough to tell that they were scum. Were they Albanians?
Oh, no. It was just a personal thing.
I got a nose for Albanians. They looked like Albanians to me.
No. They were just some Mexicans. Look, isn't there something...
Mexicans, Albanians, Litvaks, they're damn near interchangeable. I may not have been first in my class, but I know one or two things about trickery and deceit.
Right. Listen, I think my brother's in bad shape. Isn't there something you could do?
All right. Let me through here. Give that body some breathing space.
Oh, watch your hand, Charlie.
There's a heart beating in there. By God, those cockroaches haven't licked us yet.
Oh, can't you do anything?
I can hope and I can pray, little lady, and so can you. They haven't taken that privilege away from us yet.
It's all my fault.
I'm no doctor, but I can tell you this. I've seen casualties in my time, plenty of them. And this man is in bad shape. Let's face facts. That stuff that's coming out of his head there is blood.
Oh, no. Daddy, please. Say something.
Oh, no, none of that. No tears now. Little soldiers don't cry.
Is there a doctor on board?
Negative.
Swell. What kind of an outfit is this?
Fighting outfit. We travel light, move fast, hit and run. A man gets it, we leave him behind. That's one of the prices we have to pay for democracy.
Well, now, wait a minute, General. I have some rather influential friends in Washington.
I'll bet you do. I'll just bet you have some pals in Pinkoville. I'll just bet you know some of those upper echelon comm simps. Well, let me tell you something, mister. That does not cut the mustard here, see?
Now, wait a minute. I'm not trying to bust up World War III
kind of
or
a
anything.
political science teacher? Some
me?
Fulbright scholar, maybe?
I'm just trying
Unless you subscribe to the New York Times, huh? And go to foreign films, maybe eat a little caviar, huh?
What do my eating habits have to do with it?
Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Caviar Lover. And this is K-Rations talking now. This concerns all of you. You hear me? This is Special Order number 902783. While you are on board this aircraft, you are under my command, huh? You are under the command of R.A. Smythe, Brigadier General, United States Special Reconnaissance Tactical Paratroop Command. Spec Rec Tac Paracom. I am responsible for the success of this mission, which is to stay aloft, coming down only when necessary to refuel and take on supplies until we are ordered by Spec Rec Tac Paracom HQ to jump in anytime, anywhere, and get the job done. Do you comprehend me?
But this man...
This man, I have 24 men to take care of. Do you read me? 24. Hello?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 21.
Bingo!
Pretty damned impressive, right?
I'll say all those men counting right up to 24 without a single mistake.
What else do the boys do?
You name it, they'll carry it out.
Don't tempt her.
They're ready for anything. 18 months up here in the wild blue yonder have not dulled this outfit's fighting edge. Watch this.
Rep! Magan Hope!
Renaissance Shred!
My God, that doesn't make you proud to be an American.
And as far as I'm concerned, you've got spit for blood.
Look, that was a great dance number. But let's face it, my brother-in-law's lapsed into a dandy coma.
Yeah, and he's leaking badly.
He's got to have a transfusion.
What?
A transfusion.
Transfusion?
General, please. I'll do anything. Anything.
Cheeseburger! Bring out that first aid equipment. Get that man ready for blood.
He loved that jacket.
Donors. We'll need donors. We'll do it. Wait a minute. As you were. This man is your brother, right?
Yes.
And all of you, you're all family?
Of course.
Well then, what in God's name are you thinking of?
I'm afraid I don't follow you.
Well, what I'm saying, mister, is you can't give blood to a member of your own family.
Why can't I?
Why can't you? Why can't you?
That was my question, yes.
Well, because that's incest.
Well, am I wrong?
General.
Yes?
Come over here, please.
Yes, what is it? What is it?
Let me explain something to you. What you're talking about is when... You see?
By God, what kind of people are you? Is there nothing sacred?
Oh, General, please.
Don't worry, little girl. Don't you worry. We won't let your daddy die.
General, what about some of your men giving some of their blood? I'll be glad to pay for it.
Out of the question, those boys might be going into combat any minute. They'll need all their strength. You with the white hat, you're next of kin. Come with me. Snap to, fly boys.
Oh, yes, sir.
There's a man back there in bad shape. He caught one in the head. It may be the big casino for him unless he gets some good American blood. Do you read me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We'll take over here. Your orders are to get back there and transfuse.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now let's talk turkey.
But, General, don't you think I should be back there with...
At ease. Now here's the situation as I see it. A man like me hasn't got time for big words or fancy speeches. I'm going to say what I have to say just once, and I want you to read me loud and clear. Some of us haven't had time for the nice, soft, easy life. You understand? Some of us haven't had much dolce in our vidas.
How can I help?
Well, I want you to,
Yes?
strip down.
But, General, as much as I respect your rank, I think
As
that...
you were. I'm not asking for respect. I'm asking for something more.
I know it must get terribly lonely up here.
Lonely? That's Section 8 talk, girlie. A man can't be lonely when he's surrounded by 24 of the finest boys who ever chow down together. But I've been in this crate by God, for 6 years. 6 years barreling along in the belly of this monster. Both eyes peeled for the enemy, waiting for the big one. 6 years without a movie, without a leave, without the USO. 6 years without a woman.
That must be some kind of a record.
So I'm asking you, in the name of all that's sacred to the free world, for the sake of those of us who are stemming that vicious, slimy tide of totalitarianism, for those of us who stand with our backs against the wall and our fingers in the dike, I'm asking you, if you love your country, give me one little peek.
You make me proud to be an American. But, General, you said you just wanted to look.
Sometimes looking isn't enough.
But what is it you want?
I want you to bear my child. I want a child. He'll be strong and straight and blonde. He'll be our kind of people. We'll get him a little uniform just like his old man's. I'll teach him the manual of arms. He'll go to military school, right-faced little man. About-face little man. He'll know what freedom's all about. They'll teach him that at the point.
No crybaby bleeding heart, one world, namby-pamby nonsense.
It's stand tall, chin up, chest out, chain of command. Orders of the day, name, rank, and serial number.
Oh, I really hate to see them go. All those cute helmets and bay and...
Cover and concealment. Massive retaliation.
War certainly seems to be hell.
Where'd they go? Where are they? My God, they've gone without me.
You can still catch them if you hurry.
Wait for me, boys. They can't go into action without me. Wait for me, boys. Wait for the old man.
Will you please have an ambulance and a doctor standing by?
You should be very proud, Ken. This is quite a turnout for your old man. A lot of New York's wealthiest, most respected, and thoroughly depraved citizens are here tonight. Don't worry, honey. If anything happens, you can always come and live with your old uncle.
Yes, we'll teach you a thing or two.
What do you mean, if anything happens?
Well, I think we have to be realists. Nobody loves your daddy any more than I do. I'd chop off my right arm for him.
You're left-handed.
Well, that's beside the point. Look, what I'm trying to say is, I'm sure that everything's going to turn out all right, but if it doesn't, well, easy come, easy go.
How can you say that?
Well, no matter what happens, we have to go on living and loving. Dr. Cronkite's the best surgeon in the world for this kind of stuff, but even he can screw up.
Isn't it bad luck to say that?
Only for the patient.
patient is suffering from a severe intercostal displacement complicated by massive ganglionic contractions. There's an immediate danger of three-phase nodular blockage. And although I believe we can successfully obviate this particular menace, we'll have to be extremely careful about more permanent damage in the post-operative state resulting from hydrocellular lymphococcus. As we know, this can turn into a condition known as Ratner's syndrome, in which case the patient will continue to live and have almost full use of his muscular system. His mental capacity will be reduced to the level comparable with that of a rather mature cucumber. Now then, this leaves us with several interesting choices. One, we can perform the traditional bump and loop fusion. This would require lifting off 2/3 of the skull and exposing the patient's brain to an inordinate amount of AD. Atmospheric threat, right? Or two, we could slip in craftily under one shoulder blade. Using the technique developed by Bledsoe and Manus at Johns Hopkins in their series of experimental operations on spider monkeys. Huh? Well, let's face it. This is a human being we're operating on here today, not the spider monkey. If there's anyone here who doesn't think there's a big difference between the two, can just get the hell out of here, right now! No? All right. Just what are we going to do? Dr. Harris?
I feel that we should commence with a subcranial incision.
And then your double talk now?
I was just going to suggest that we start...
Not the gobbledygook!
Well, it seems to me as if this operation is going to be...
Oh, can the gibberish, Harris. I'll tell you exactly what we're not going to do. We're not going to get all hung up in these old-fashioned, tried-and-true cornball methods now, are we? No. We're going to throw the book away. Diggy. Do it again. This is a human life we're tinkering with here, it's not a course of remedial reading, that. Yes. No. Yes? I'll give you about 1 more minute to find it, Harris. Oh, good God, Harris, watch what you're doing. You're a brain surgeon, not a gynecologist. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going in all the way. Wipe. Not now, Bullock. Not now. Ladies and gentlemen, the obstruction has been removed. My left index finger is now resting against the patient's cerebrovascular control system, fully 3 inches inside his head. With one tiny movement, I can wipe out 20 years of memories as easily as you can erase a blackboard. If I should hiccup, I would put a dent in the patient's speech center that would leave him not only incapable of pronouncing the letters L, R, D, Y, and F, but make him absolutely incapable of digit dialing. But that's not going to happen. Because I know just exactly.
Pardon me. Can you tell me where I can find Dr. Crankite? Say I want
Shut the door!
Say, I wonder if you could help me.
Help?
I'm looking for Dr. Crankite.
What?
Do you know where I can find Dr. Crankite? Ah, be careful! Could anyone help me?
Mama.
I'm looking for Dr. Crankite.
I want you to let him alone.
What do you mean, let who alone?
Dr. Crankite. That's who.
Why?
Why? Because I'm his mom.
You're Mrs. Crankite?
Not Crankite. Fingolini.
Fingolini?
Abraham Crankite is really Mario Fingolini. I changed his name because rich New York doctors ain't no dados. That's why he ain't going to play no footsies with no girl named Christian. I see you here tippy-toesing around anymore, and I'm going to take this brush and...
This hospital is filled with very sick people.
What did you say?
I just said...
Never mind, I heard it the first time. You said sick.
All I meant was...
I don't give a damn what you meant. These people have feelings just like everybody else in the world. And they don't have to be subjected to any of your superior airs.
All I want to do is find Dr. Crankite.
Oh, what for?
I want to ask him something.
I'll just bet you do. Well, listen to me, little Miss Bright Eyes. I'm Dr. Cronkite's personal nurse. Personal!
Well, look, this is Crankite. I want you now. Come.
He wants me.
Hey, Ken, you're missing all the fun. This may just about be the best post-operative bash ever thrown.
Hey, there she is. That's the one I was telling you about.
Daddy.
Don't touch him.
The doctor says no touching.
We mustn't forget that our hands are playgrounds for germs, microbes, spirochetes, and who knows what other kinds of contamination.
I just wanted him to know that I was here.
He knows you're here.
How can you tell?
How can I tell? She asked how I can tell. Put those flowers in the icebox.
He can tell because he's a doctor. Dig?
Then you think he's going to be all right?
Well, let's put it this way. Your father will live.
Oh, thank goodness.
The question is for how long?
Oh, you mean he might...
I don't mean anything. You must remember that scientifically speaking, the only difference between life and death is that death lasts a lot longer.
Hey, look at this. Max brought his radio.
Yes, let's have some dancing.
I gotta find an outlet for this thing.
Is he in pain?
Oh, now that is an interesting question. Let me try to answer you this way. Now, pain is very difficult to measure. For instance...
Oh! What are you doing?
Well, that was painful, right?
Oh, it certainly was.
Well, how painful?
Well, I don't know.
More painful than a firm handshake?
Yes.
Ah, but not as painful as being crushed under the wheels of a 2-ton truck.
I guess not.
Well, now that should give you some idea of the area in which your daddy's pain is measured. Let me direct your attention to this.
What is it?
It's one of my own developments. A giant stride forward in neuroencephalography. I call it the Krankheit subcutaneous electrodegenerator. The patient's brain is a storehouse of energy. I've implanted a small female socket in the cranial cavity. The male plug is inserted here, and the excess electrical energy is thus drained off. Without this safety valve, your daddy might suffer a serious short circuit and, in the language of the layman, blow his cool.
But that's not going to happen.
But Dr. Krankheit.
Hey, sweetheart. You come on and have a little dance with your old uncle, huh?
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Hey, hang on. What's the matter? Too much party? Here, you just sit down right here. Oh. Now you just settle down here. Right next to your old man. Just make some room. There we are. Nice and cozy. Whole family. Right here together in the old sack. It's just the way it should be.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Well, why don't you take off those shoes, huh? There we are. Maybe we'll loosen this tight dress a little. There. There. Just this nice clean sheet up over us. Now you just rest your head against my shoulder and get some shut eye. I just wish you were my little girl. I know how rough it must be sometimes. I know your daddy's not the easiest man in the world to live with. But things will be a lot different with your Aunt Livia and me. We believe in a sort of informality. We like to think of it as our own kind of family planning.
What's going on in here?
Animals, that's what they are. A pack of wild animals.
Oh, come on. You can't fool around with people's bodies all day long and then pretend you don't know the score.
That's the one. She's the troublemaker.
I suppose, young lady, you have an excellent reason for being caught in the bed of a critically injured patient, your half-naked body writhing and twisting, held in the grip of an insane and shameless passion.
I just wanted to get some sleep. Besides, what business...
This hospital is my business. I am Dr. Calvin Dunlap, executive director of this establishment. And I consider it my business when one of its rooms is used as the setting for a lewd, disgraceful orgy.
Honestly, there wasn't any orgy.
Don't tell me. I majored in abnormal psychology, and I know orgies when I see them. I also know depravity and indecency, and, I might add, in flagrante delicto.
I don't know what that means.
It means that you are to leave this place immediately. I will not have it turned into a bordello by you or any other social outcast. In my book, you are a tart, a tramp, a trollop, a teenager.
What do you think you're doing, Dunlap?
Why is that girl on the floor? She fell there.
A victim of Newton's law, eh? I don't suppose the fact that you were subjecting her to some of your psychotic abuse had anything to do with it, did it?
No need to get a pet bronchite.
Let me remind you, Doctor, this is my patient. This is my patient's room, and that is my patient's daughter. Now, let's get her up off the floor. Come on. Bullet! See if you can maintain some semblance of order in this room.
Now, Mr. Christian, you've just been through a very serious operation.
You got the wrong Christian, lady.
Better let go of me, or I'll break every bone in your pelvis.
Well, any notions, Doctor? She's apparently unconscious.
Brilliant diagnosis. Now, just how do you propose that we deal with this situation? Any hot ideas?
She's a young, apparently healthy girl.
Right.
We're licensed physicians.
Oh, right again.
Let's examine her.
Get a grip on yourself, Dunlap.
What's the matter with a little examination? She wouldn't even know about it.
I suggest you return to your office, take some tranquilizers, and a cold, hip bath.
It's been a long time since I examined anyone.
Good night, Mr. Administrator.
Good night, Mr. Big Time Fee Splitter.
Pleasant dreams, Mr. Moneybag.
Same to you, Mr. Sawbones.
Thank you, Mr. Fundraiser.
Don't mention it, Mr. Bloodsucker.
I won't, Mr. Capital Gain.
Okay, Mr. Butcher.
Up yours, Mr. Shyster.
I must have fainted.
Yes. Now it's up to us to find out just exactly why you fainted. Stand, please. Yes, fainting is basically one of nature's warnings to us to watch our step. Breathe in. Now, turn, please. Yes. Could be on the threshold of one of a dozen highly dangerous diseases. Slip out of your things.
What?
Your things. Slip out of your things. Can't you understand plain English? I'm going to examine you.
But there's nothing wrong with me.
I don't think that's for you to say, is it? You're a little girl who's not even out of high school yet, and whose IQ is probably not genius level. You're trying to outdiagnose a world-renowned surgeon who's attended 8 institutions of higher education and who has more degrees than a thermometer.
Well, all right.
Of course it's all right. When were you examined last?
At school a month ago.
No, I mean by a physician.
Yes.
Well, did he tell you your entire lumbar region was out of line?
No.
Must have been a real quack. Well, not reoriented by the time you're 42 years old. You look like a laundry bag. Now then, turn around. Now bend forward slowly.
Ooh.
I'll tell you when to say ooh.
But, Doctor, are you sure you know?
Oh, slowly. Slowly.
But, Dr. Crowncorn.
This has got to stop.
Oh, come on, loosen up. Where's that old sense of humanity?
This is not the patient.
Of course not, Dumbo. That's his brother. He never did have much staying power.
Who has taken the patient?
Bullock, how many times must I tell you not to interrupt me when I'm performing an examination?
You may be interested in knowing that...
This examination is terminated.
My God, she's at it again. Listen, honey, why don't you put a meter on it and we'll all get rich?
Well, I don't know about you people, but I have work to do. Out of my way, Bullock. Get out of my way. Stop following me around. Stop spying on me. I'm warning you, whoever you are.
Hey, Doctor! Oh, wait for me. I think we should have a little talk.
Don't lie. Lying won't do you any good.
Why should I lie?
Listen, Tootsie. We all know who you're after. We all know what you've got in mind.
Why does everyone think
The doctor is not available, understand? Not available. So you can try to sell your stuff somewhere else. Because the doctor is already spoken for. And now, come on. You'll hardly feel this. I don't suppose you give a damn. But while you were getting your pulse taken, your critically injured daddy has wandered off into the night.
Daddy. Daddy.
Ladies, reveal!
Hi, sweetheart. You're next.
Grab her! Grab that girl! Bullock! Grab that girl!
Can I have a Coke, please? I'm afraid I don't have any money.
You what? Huh?
I can't pay for it.
Hold it!
Oh, thank you. My gosh, it's only a dime. If you give me the address, I'll be glad to pay for it.
Oh, skip it. The big guy wants to see you.
The big guy, who is he?
The big guy? Everyone knows who the big guy is. He's the big guy. Come on.
Well, I'm always glad to meet new people.
This is the big guy.
I'm very pleased to meet you. Watch it!
Let's see what else you got.
What do you think you're doing? I mean, I know you bought me Coke and everything, but it doesn't mean you have any right to take liberties.
Did you hear what she said? Liberties. I'll show you liberties.
No! No, wait a minute. Just because I'm from out of town.
You know what happened to you if you're not nice?
What?
You're going to have a little accident.
We're gonna drive a nail through your foot.
And then we're gonna set your hair afire. That's what's gonna happen to little girls in this town who ain't nice.
Oh, my gosh. And they call this a fun city?
Fantastic! That's it, that's it. It's perfect. No, we don't want no picture. No, we don't want no picture. It's perfect. Don't stop. That's great, great. I filmed the door in the wall. And now, here I'm looking at the door in the wall. Here are my eyes, staring one at a time. The left one. Now the right one. My mouth, teeth, gums, lips, everything. And my throat.
Excuse me.
And now you. Do it. Do it.
Do what?
Again. Cut.
G3?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
It's me, G3, G cubed, G, John Giovanni Gemini.
That's your name?
You're not familiar with
I have only been in New York a day and...
You never seen my films?
Well, no.
Wait a minute. I want to get to your answer.
No.
Again.
No.
Cut. Good. I have now filmed 112 people saying the word no.
Why?
Because it's all part of life. Part of being and seeing, understanding.
But has anyone seen this film?
No. 113. Did you ever hear of Gumbo?
What?
Gumbo. I shot it last year. In color and black and white. 2 hours of soup. Beans, rice, lentils, carrots. The essence, the spirit. Very soupness of soup. Got him. Man going out of the door. And now we are going to do you. Come on.
But where are we going?
I have an idea.
I don't understand what you want me to do.
I want you to be yourself. Listen, I want you to be part of whole human experience. Buildings, cloud, trombones, garbage. Listen to me. I've been looking for you. You are my next film. Stick with me and you will be as famous as... What's her name?
Elizabeth Taylor.
Who? Ah, no. And now we start. Go.
But I don't know anything about acting.
Neither does the Grand Canyon. But that doesn't keep anyone from looking at it. Don't move. Fantastic. Girl sitting down on the jump. And now I want to see those paws. Like this. That's it. Good. And now I need your pupils.
Where are they? Where are they, for crying out loud?
Watch out for the guy. He's got a camera.
That's perfect, perfect. I'm getting arms and legs. The whole thing. And now, let's control them. Let me see. Beautiful. Your sex.
Sounds like an infraction to me, Sarge. What about it?
And now, I want the front. Give me some front. Don't move.
Is that an infraction or not? Locked door.
Get ready to beat someone to a pulp. Whatever it is you people are doing in there, it's got to stop. This is the law talking.
Thigh. Give me thigh.
It's a definite infraction. Shall we break it down?
Yeah.
Perfect. We cops. First for cinema realite. Keep coming. Keep coming.
You pulled your last men's room job, mister.
What do we book him on, Sarge?
Making a film without a permit?
Go.
Using the men's room as a place of business?
Go.
An improper flood control procedure. Where'd the girl go? Did you see what happened to the girl in the blue dress?
Who directed it? Man passing out.
want money?
No, I'm sorry.
I play what you want if you give me something.
But I don't have anything to give you.
You give me rub-dub-dub.
What?
You come, we make money, and then rub-a-dub-dub. You don't want rub-a-dub-dub?
I just want to get some dry clothes.
We get dry clothes, and then rub-a-dub-dub. You know come?
I don't know.
It's because of this?
No, really, it isn't.
It's always because of this.
Oh, the poor thing. You mustn't think that. This is where you live? I guess music is just one of your hobbies. Can you play something for me while I dry out? Are you sure you know what you're doing? What beautiful taste you have.
He's upstairs. Right there. Right. Look at the Okay, don't put it into a big color TV set. Yeah, it's a painting.
Funny jumps.
Yeah?
What's this? Where is he? Where's the boss?
What's going on here? What kind of caper is this? And where do you fit in?
Sure, boss. We'll get it together.
Your friends are here.
All right, let's get down to work.
Yeah, jewelry in first. Hidden safes.
Cash.
Valuable papers and documents.
Post-impressionist and pop.
I'll skip that stuff.
Okay, let's go.
What? I can't quite understand you. What do you want? Ah! You shouldn't fight people. It's not nice.
Now, rub-a-dub-dub.
Hey, look, man. Panties!
But don't you think that...
You don't want?
Oh, it's just that I appreciate your hospitality.
Because of this?
No, it's nothing to do with that. please? No, honestly. Why? That's nothing. It's like having bad posture.
It's always because of this.
Oh, you poor thing. You mustn't think that.
What are these articles?
I hate to say it, Sarge, but it looks like panties to me.
God, it's a 507. Let's get ready to break some heads.
That's the way, man.
Nobody move!
Hey, Sarge, what are these?
We've hit the jackpot. These instruments are the calling card of the little guy.
The little guy?
The most dangerous humpback in modern crime. I'll give you 3 seconds to throw down those weapons and cover that Steinway.
Just one of those old stereo realist tricks, Sarge. We'll get him.
Yeah.
He never did tell me his name. Gosh. If I ever see him again, I hope I recognize him.
Hey, hold it down back there or I'll personally break some bones.
What are they doing, Sarge?
I don't know, but whatever it is, there's a law against it.
Can I look?
Now, stick to your driving.
Where to, the station?
Now, find me a nice vacant lot somewhere. I want to work these creeps over. I want to whack some flesh.
But we haven't done anything wrong.
Listen, I don't know what your game is. I don't know just what you and your mob are up to, but I'll tell you this. Before this night's over, you'll wish you never set foot in my precinct.
But I never saw these people.
Anything you say will be held against you.
But all I meant...
Held against you, you understand?
I'd like to hold something against her.
You stick to the road. How do you conceal weapons?
Of course not.
You carry any dope? Any goofballs? Any speed? Marijuana?
No!
Why should I believe you, you little lump of pervision? Get your hand to that dashboard!
What are you gonna do?
You're gonna get frisked, lady. Like you've never been frisked before.
Frisk her, Sarge. Frisk her.
Oh.
And now we present for your pleasure, coming from nowhere, Ahmed, the magician.
I'm Irish.
Irish?
Hey, why don't you fight like a man? How'd you like some more of that?
Yes! Yes! Give me some more! You blue-eyed bitch!
Sarge?
Freedom! Freedom! I want my freedom!
I broke my heel! Can you take me along?
Advance? Stop! You have failed to remove your shoes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought maybe...
This sanctum is beyond the reach of material concerns. It is a holy place. The light is holy, the walls are holy, this water is holy, these hands are holy.
I see.
Do not put your material shoes on the holy water.
What should I do with them?
Throw them into the material world.
But they're my only shoes.
Throw them! Wait. Wait. Give me those material corruptions. Out. Out! There. There. You will not need them. Here you will have no further need for material concerns. You will be able to divest yourself of all material things. Now come forward. What is your name?
Candy.
Candy. How do you spell it?
C-A-N-D-Y?
Are you telling me the truth? Be careful.
Well, of course I am. My name is...
Wait. Do not say it again. It is a holy name. It is one of the unspoken.
I don't understand.
Listen. C-A-N-D-Y. 5 letters. 5, the magic number. 5, the holy pentagram. The first letter of your name is C. C, the sign of the eagle talon, the immutable symbol of masculine force. The last letter of your name, Y, the sign of the yoni, the all-pervading female. And the middle letters, A-N-D, C-N-Y. Now do you understand?
I'm not sure.
Wait, do not speak, do not move. There is further proof.
Oh my gosh. I thought...
Yes, you thought perhaps I was suspended in the air.
Well, it looked like it.
Yes, by plastic seat. Appearances, they always deceive. But to be truly suspended in air is a cheap trick. In my country, they sell such deceitfulness in the neighborhood joke stores. How to climb a rope and disappear, how to walk across a bed of burning coal, how to fool around with poisonous snakes. These are games for children.
Can you do all those things?
My dear, innocent girl. By the time I was 9 years old, I could do things that would shake the foundations of your naive Western beliefs. I could lift huge weights with my tongue. I could see through 7 layers of zinc. And I do not like to brag, but I could converse with vegetables.
Oh, that's wonderful.
No, these things are nothing. They are as one grain of sand as compared to the great mountain that guards the Commandant Pass, compared to what we are about to do together.
Together?
Oh, yes. Together we shall ascend the trail of true selfishness. Up past the valley of material concerns, past the rocky cliffs of negative sensation, climbing, struggling, until we have attained the void.
The void?
Beyond time, beyond space, beyond self. The void of pure energy and light. Gosh. Gosh isn't the half of it. Come.
How do we start?
First, I must teach you how to breathe.
What?
Yes, in your lovely American simplicity, you're thinking perhaps that you already know how to breathe. But let me tell you this. You only know one method of breathing. In and out. Can you deny it?
No, I can't.
In and out is only one of 1,000 ways of breathing. There's also back and forth. There's up and down. There's breathing like the camel. There's breathing like the grass.
You mean like photosynthesis?
What?
You know, the carbon cycle, plant life.
No, stop. You must forget about these things. You must thrust them from your mind. You must leave science behind. It is corrupt. Leave behind your pathetic high school jargon. Leave behind formulas and theorems. And leave behind prefabricated houses and chewing gum and hairspray and credit cards and Wall Street and lie down.
I beg your pardon?
Lie down. We're going to begin to breathe.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Wait. When I came in here 1 minute ago, it was morning, and now...
Midnight.
Well, what have you done to me?
To you, nothing. But to time. Plenty.
Good. Now, we must find that place, lie down, which we call the center of all breath.
My lungs?
Oh, no, it is not that simple. It is a place where the immutable self resides. We must search. Now, could it be here? No, I do not think so. Perhaps it is here. No, wrong again. Or here. No. Or here.
No, I mean, it seems to me it couldn't be there.
I think it is. So soon. We found it so soon. It must be a sign.
I hate to disagree, but...
Lie down. Who's the guru here, you or me?
More breathing?
No, that is the first stage. We must move beyond that now.
How many stages are there?
7, no. The first is a sense of cosmic rhythm.
Wait a minute.
No, wait. We cannot wait.
My buttons.
Your buttons, as you call them, these are only a reflection of that secret self which you're leaving behind you. They're meaningless. They're corrupt. Without them, you'll be able to move forward to stage 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and finally the ultimate. Good. Now, we must prepare to embark on stage 2. The body's essential worthlessness.
This is worthless. Worthless.
And this. Oh, yes. And this. Oh, yeah. And this. Oh, yeah. Oh. And this.
And now for stage.
Now for stage 2.
2?
2.
Oh, I don't think I can breathe like this much longer.
Have patience. The way is difficult, but it's worth the effort.
Oh,
They say in my country that the centipede has 1,000 legs, but he cannot tap dance.
I don't quite see the connection.
Well, it loses a little something in the translation.
I wonder where we are.
It does not matter. Space is an illusion. It curves back on itself like an artichoke.
Oh, I sure would like an artichoke right now. I'm starving.
Is that all you can think about? Your body and its pitiful desires?
I can't help it. I'm so hungry.
We must travel beyond thirst, beyond hunger. The legend. The pig. The flower.
What legend of the pig and the flower?
The Legend of the Pig and the Flower is a very beautiful story told by my people in song and dance. Then the pig came upon a bush. And on the bush he saw a flower growing, a very large purple flower, the only one for miles around. And then the pig fell deeply in love with the flower. And then the pig confessed his love. And then the flower said to the pig, "You're a pig, and you're extremely dirty, even for a pig." Then the pig began to weep, and the flower took pity on the filthy animal, and he said, "I will love you when you are clean." And the pig's heart swelled with joy, and he went down to the river to wash himself. And he stepped into the water, and he got eaten by a crocodile.
But what does the story mean?
You got me.
What stage are we in now?
Stage 3.
What is it called?
The condition of the positive non-self.
You know, so far it's awfully hard for me to tell one stage from another.
I think we better stop now.
Oh, look, it's snowing.
I'd really like to take a break. If you don't mind.
It looks like floating stars.
Look, if you just,
Is anything wrong?
No, it's just,
You're catching a cold.
No, that's impossible. Mortal flesh means nothing in the midst of the realization of the limitless vortex.
Vortex?
Stage 5.
What happened to stage 4?
Skipped it.
But can we do that? I mean, don't we have to follow the age-old eternal immutable pattern?
Yeah, but I'm a reformed mystic.
Listen. This is getting serious. Don't you have a thermometer or anything?
Have you learned nothing? Our bodies no longer exist. We're at the threshold of the final stage. The ejection of the universal spirit.
But that's only stage 6. What about the 7th stage? What about the void?
I I can only take you to the edge of the void. A teacher wiser than myself will have to take you the rest of the journey.
How will I know him?
By the sacred bird.
What sacred bird?
Any sacred bird.
Hey, the door's open.
Check the back. I'll talk to the driver. You got any fruit, flowers, plants, firearms, liquor, or parakeets?
There's a room.
A what?
There's a room.
What's that, a fruit or a plant?
Hey, George, you can't bring a frozen guru into California.
Charlie, get me out of here, will you? Charlie!
You all right?
I'm losing all my change. Get me out of this mess.
Sacred bird. Are you the one who will take me to the void?
My love you know where the happenings are. Because your friends already went too far. Look through the window and the sky is dark. And then you keep screaming, there's no one left to love. She's my flesh. I told her she's soul, but I will try my best. You can preach a free reverend, you can rub and scrub.